Welcome back to the Blue Screen Brawl. We have another match between Equinox, the Protoss, and Astharian.
Joining Tukutai is Razorhat. I'll be casting him in this game.
This is the first PvP we've had.
And that's pretty dangerous because PvP just loves the 4-gate.
And we do have our 4-gate princess.
And our 4-gate noob.
So, this game I really feel it will be both of them 4-gating, and Equinox crushing Astharian.
Equinox is just much better at 4-gate, so I don't really see how Astharian can come out on top. By some miracle, like Equinox forgets a pylon or something, and frickin' Astharian plays the 4-gate of his life, I guess. But it's very unlikely. A betted man would easily bet on Equinox any day. Supply block could do it, but it's very unlikely. Equinox will probably just hit Astharian before he can hit her, and they'll all just go downhill from there.
That's really it. If Astharian's only slightly behind, defensive 4-gates are pretty good. Just in general, when you're playing defense in Starcraft, it's slightly more powerful than offense if you have the same number of units. So if Astharian gets off only slightly later, then he could defend, and actually might be in a pretty good spot, because in the old days where 4-gate versus 4-gate was very common, the person who defended was the winner. But I really feel that Equinox will get a significantly faster 4-gate.
The really interesting thing I think is, both of these players really need expanding. So, once the fight is done and the dust settles, what happens after that is going to be really interesting. Do they keep just bashing each other over their heads with increasingly larger sticks, or does one eventually get up an expand and just sweeps?
I feel like it would be a later expand. They would fight over it for a while, but I think Equinox would transition into an expansion and a robotics.
Quite the possibility. It probably would be Equinox over Astharian.
Because Astharian doesn't actually know the mechanics behind expanding, while Equinox, while typically doesn't expand, can do it if need be.
And already we're seeing Equinox just superior play, having already 4 probes ahead of Astharian.
Yeah, that's rather incredible. And the warp gate's significantly faster, and that's before that was a bad you never want a chrono. And why triple zealot? Astharian doesn't even know the build that well, doesn't even know the strategy behind the 4-gate, while Equinox has truly mastered it. It really would be a great upset if Astharian was able to knock out Equinox.
But it looks like Astharian's moving out with something. 2 units, it looks to be the double zealot.
Double zealot. I really like Equinox keeping her probe here. That's actually, like, I really like this spot for 4 pylons. Let me check the vision there.
Oh! And he spots it!
Spots it, but
the question is, does he see it?
Yeah, does he even react? We'll see.
From what it seems like, he hasn't looked at the mini-map yet, so he probably
He only sees it. Does Equinox cancel? I don't think so. I don't think Equinox will cancel in time.
But here's the Stalker.
The Stalker might die. The Stalker, probably not going to be microed.
Oh dear.
And that Zealot's going to die too.
Equinox in a terrible position.
It's a possibility. I still feel like Equinox will win this, no matter how big a lead Astharian seems to have gotten through this.
The first Stalker is always very important in any PV anything matchup.
Stalker and Zealot.
Yeah.
And a pylon. Honestly, in a professional game, I could see the player who was Equinox would immediately GG.
Yeah.
But
this is not professional, so we get to continue watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, Equinox might just superior macro.
Which might be the first time we say this all, tournament. But we shall have to see.
This, I'm really... let's see. Let's check the army value. Yeah. Equinox will win. And she even knows how he does sniper some too. Grabbing the sword pylon, gonna take out Astharian. No, Equinox has won this, even with that tragic events with the double zealots taking out that pylon. It's really unfortunate. I mean, I'm sure Equinox hasn't perfectly got down exactly how big Zelnaga's powers are. They just need to place a pylon slightly more to the left. But, like, irregardless, they're gonna, oh look, they're even attack onto it. So, Equinox with so many free shots in, and the game just ends.
There's no way that Astharian can come back from this. He probably doesn't have a sentry up.
Yeah, and there's nothing you can really transition. The supply is a huge difference. There's no real defender's advantage unless you grab a sentry. And it's like a good ratio, 4 zealots. This game is over.
Let's just see how good of a fight Astharian puts up. The combo is going to be better for Astharian simply because of the ramp, but he doesn't even have it.
Yeah, you can't even really have a concave going through units, so... I think at this point, Astharian will know to GG. Those 4 units aren't going to do anything. Equinox would have to actually click down several of those.
Although Astharian should be going relatively this time because it's done. But there's the GG, and Equinox keeps fairly unsurprised.